Welcome back to Silver Fox Coins. Today, we are headed back to the South to visit our Haunted Mansion Mint location, a place built on top of pirate land that featured a public execution and was home to a resident ghost that still walks the vault floors today. If you love rare coins and the hidden history behind them, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss an episode as we uncover the shocking secrets of the U.S. Mint locations and their highly treasured coins. While the Appalachian Gold Rush was exploding, a tidal wave of international gold and silver was flooding right into the port of New Orleans. This booming trade hub became the third location authorized by the Mint Act of 1835. President Andrew Jackson initiated this massive facility to flood the South with physical gold and silver coins, turning that foreign treasure into official U.S. currency. The waterfront site, Old Fort St. Charles, was chosen for the new mint. This location had previously been the lawless stomping ground for the notorious pirate Jean Lafitte and his fleet of black market smugglers. During construction, workers found that piracy in New Orleans wasn't a thing of the past. International privateers and Mississippi River pirates frequently targeted shipments of building supplies, making construction a nightmare. But the pirates weren't the only challenge. The real enemy was the mud. Architect William Strickland designed the new mint from his office in Philadelphia, not realizing he was building on a swamp. Because the ground was so soft, the massive 3-story brick walls immediately started sinking. It took some local Louisiana engineers drilling and bolting the building together to keep it above ground. By 1838, the facility was up and running, using the O mint mark for Orleans. During that year, it produced a rare piece of American numismatic history, the 1838 O capped bust half dollar. Only 20 of these half dollars were ever struck, as they were used as test coins to prove the mint's machinery worked, and they generally command over $500,000 each at auction. For over 20 years, the New Orleans Mint pumped out millions in gold and silver. Then the Civil War shattered the peace. In January 1861, Louisiana seceded, claiming independence from the U.S. A few months later, in March, Louisiana joined the Confederacy. Just like Charlotte and Dahlonega, this mansion palace was now a rebel mint. But unlike the twin sister mints, the New Orleans location was reclaimed in 1862 when Union Admiral David Farragut captured the city and planted the American flag right on top of the mint roof. But the city's rebel citizens did not give it up quietly. A local gambler named William Mumford formed a posse of Confederate sympathizers, and in broad daylight, Mumford climbed the roof, tore down the U.S. flag, and dragged it through the mud. He was arrested for treason, and on June 7, 1862, Mumford was publicly hanged from a gallows constructed right in front of the Mint building. This is the only hanging at a U.S. Mint in American history, which leads us to our U.S. Mint ghost story. After the Union Army reclaimed the Mint, coining stopped and it became a Union troop barracks, but there were many sleepless nights as soldiers frequently reported hearing footsteps pacing the corridors and the roof. Locals knew William Mumford's spirit was behind it, still tormenting the Union troops. After 17 long years, the New Orleans Mint finally resumed coin production, but the Civil War had shattered the old Caribbean shipping routes, and gold and silver were no longer flowing into the port. Despite the lack of local precious metals, New Orleans kept producing American coins for the next 30 years. That is, until 1909, when it was permanently overshadowed by the advanced technology of newer mint locations. Today, the legendary Money Factory has found its peace as a historic New Orleans museum. Tour guides claim William Mumford still roams this haunted mansion. To this day, staff and visitors at the Old Mint report hearing disembodied footsteps, sudden drops in temperature, and seeing a shadowy figure wandering the corridors near where the gallows once stood. Local lore says Mumford's spirit is still there defending his flag. Check out our next video to find out what mint held off a blazing inferno with a garden hose while a catastrophic citywide event leveled surrounding buildings. Thanks for watching Silver Fox Coins, and we'll see you next time.